Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the UAB Blazers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Caught in the flat by the running back. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down in the 3rd down conversion.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, he can't hold on. First down screen is incomplete.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, the score remains the same. Field goal miss. The offense will begin the drive from the 37. It's an option look. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. We're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Makes the catch downfield. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open.
So much for that rhythm that they created here on this opening drive. Things look really good. Doing a nice job of mixing things up, moving into plus territory, and then bang, an interception, ball's going the other way.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Murphy. Grab by the receiver. Jukes to get past a man. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. A draw to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's looking to scramble. Inside the 45. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Good enough for first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout where they check him out. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Griffin. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up. Looking to scramble now. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Blazers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Blazers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
To throw, it's Murphy. Defense is coming after him. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect it.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Blazers line up on first and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
And everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have...
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UAB.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Wrap down the middle. It's Sampson. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And he drops back in the gun. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Caught by the receiver. Here he goes. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And Indy Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, That was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Near the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
Oh, boy. The kick return. Just a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. This will likely be the last play of the half. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking tackles. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blazers will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense picks it up. Still moving. Touchdown, Blazers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First down, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
Tremendous toughness here. Touchdown, Penn State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
The UAB offense is back out on the field now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's the option play. And this winds up a safety.
And that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Who makes the grab? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, no. Trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They're going to run it. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Quick throw to the left. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
And this pass is on target, caught. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Scanning the field, it's Murphy. On the move now. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
It is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Looking to pass. It's Murphy. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Blazers will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks right, lets it fly. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the
QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the option play here.
Chris, how about the defense on this play? You know when this play is run the right way, it is dangerous and many times creates big plays. Here, quarterback keeps the ball. They do a good job of being in the right place to keep him for a short game.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires quickly to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw again. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it. Just misses him.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You'd never count these guys out.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this?
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option are...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks free. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. On the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? Inside the 20. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Blazers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.